Boom. Live on YouTube. Live on Twitter. And then Facebook's.
Holy smokes.
3, 2, 1. Go for it. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another special edition of the Insider BA's Road to SummerSlam Rumor Mill. My special guest this week, I believe is the first ever lady or woman's fan, superstar, whatever you want to.
Iconic.
You just iconicked it. Wow. Kate McGovern, first ever, definitely on the Rumor Mill. I'm not sure about the People's Podcast. Speaking of the People's Podcast, next Thursday is our prediction show. Don't forget to tune into that. So as you all know what I do every week, I spit out the rumors before Monday, and Tuesdays, SmackDown and Raw go live just to give you what's going on in the wrestling world. If you haven't already, social media, real quick, it's all in the description. The links are all in the description. Just remember to always like, follow, share, retweet, subscribe. It's the 5 things you got to do, guys. Today's top rumors. Excuse me. There's some going around about The Rock returning. Stay tuned for that. What's up with Daniel Bryan's announcement? He still hasn't made an announcement. Finn Balor, Demon King, what's going on with him? And, of course, Charlotte Flair's SummerSlam plan, basically. Kind of like that rhymes. Excuse me. So as you can see, Kate, welcome to the show. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
So we got to introduce you. You're a new face to the show, so we got to introduce you to the crowd. Who are you? And how did you fall in love with wrestling?
I'm Kate McGovern. Kate McGovern on Instagram.
Oh.
I know I dropped the N. I got into wrestling, unfortunately, by Total Divas. It was a complete accident. I was a reality TV fan.
Yep.
And I started watching the women, and I was like, well, let me see them actually wrestle.
Right.
And then I was like, oh, okay. So then I started diving into all wrestling. I am not just a WWE fan. I am a full professional
like the
wrestling
indies,
fan.
like New Japan.
All indies, New Japan, AEW,
okay.
all of
Ring
it.
of Honor.
Yep. Actually, the moment that I knew that I loved wrestling, I was actually watching a PWG show.
Okay.
With, Baby Drew McIntyre.
Baby. Oh, wow. That's classic.
Like
that's
baby face,
back
no
in the
chest
day.
hair, nothing. And I was like, this is insane. I was like, I'm in love. Yeah, it's a passion.
So if you haven't already, like I was saying before, like, share, follow, retweet, subscribe. Bring in the comments. Kevin Starr. So comments already coming in. Dan the Man Sardinsky, Insider BA, how you doing? I am great. Chop City next week. That's right. Find out who gets chopped for losing what was the last pay-per-view? Extreme Rules, right? Yeah. So Extreme Rules was the last pay-per-view. SummerSlam predictions is next Thursday, not this Thursday. Next Thursday, People's Podcast returns, and Chop City also returns, of course. So let's do a quick recap of what happened last week. We had the Raw reunion show, and of course, all the legends showed up. I actually liked what they did with the 24/7, like the title.
I did too. I think that was the best way to use it.
Are you a fan of the 24/7 championship?
Okay, they're doing a good job with it.
Okay.
I think the belt is horrible.
Yes, I totally agree.
Since it's my first time, I hate the belt. Hate the belt.
Yep.
But I think they did a really good job with it. I mean, it's probably one of the most consistent storylines with probably some of the best writing in WWE right now. So.
I think it's so original because it's just coming from them themselves.
Oh yeah.
And maybe it's not getting like Vince McMahon's that doesn't have his hands all in it.
Yep.
So that's probably why it's better.
Yeah.
Than the product we're getting.
I did think that there was going to be more changing of hands, not just between like a small group.
And Drake Maverick.
I mean, they're doing a great job with the
That's the thing.
I'm
they've taken this belt and they've made it something.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
They made it legit. So it's like.
I mean, he wrecked his marriage for it. So.
Exactly. And it's funny if we're talking about marriages. So tonight, apparently, there's a matchup announced. I got to read this correctly. Mosh Pit mixed tag match. I don't know what the hell that means, but it's going to be
Carmella versus his wife.
Carmella and R-Truth versus Drake and Renee is Drake Maverick's wife's name. Mosh Pit mixed tag. Is this just another way to like have a commercial break in between the match and not call it an elimination match? Did you watch that with Seth Rollins and Becky versus Andrade and Zelina? Of course they don't wrestle during commercial breaks anymore. And what their way of doing that is having 2 out of 3 fall matches or elimination tag. But how do you eliminate a women's superstar when the men can never touch them and you had Zelina get eliminated? So then you had Seth and Becky just chilling with Andrade. Doesn't make sense. But guess what, Vince? It's such good shit.
I love
good
intergender
shit.
matches.
So
I'm an indie fan, remember?
Of course. So tonight, Drake Renee, Truth Carmella. I mean, I think the title's on the line. I don't know. It's a mosh pit mixed tag. Who fucking knows what's going to happen?
Excited.
So more comments coming in. I love it, guys. Keep coming. Nicole Souza. Hey, guys. Nice to see a female guest for once. That's right. We got the first one on here. Kevin, side rumor to talk to the wife and WrestleMania is a go for me. Kevin, I will see you there. That's for sure. Come on, you got to go to WrestleMania at least once.
Okay, I'll work extra shifts.
24/7 is great. Most watched segments, of course.
Agreed.
When you hear mosh pit, automatically think of the headbangers. Wow, that's throwing it back.
I've been in a mosh pit, multiple actually.
Oh, okay. A little side note from Kate McGovern. Vince has to have his hands off. Then it's good. Proof is pretty much.
Well, that's
with
perfect. NXT.
NXT, that's true because Triple H is a beast.
Mm-hmm.
The true beast incarnate. So Raw Union, of course, all the legends with us. Stone Cold at the end was awesome. Just a little side note, that was not the Stone Cold IPAs that he drinks. They were actually Coronas.
Stop it.
They were disguised with a
I'm a Corona fan.
I know, but I'm a Corona fan too. But it's just like if you see. So I'll give you an example of the water bottle. Picture a can. Just above the rim, you can see the Corona logo. So production guys,
I feel duped.
You messed up there. We kind of knew it was Corona because you can blame Tori Wilson for putting it all over Instagram. So other thing that happened, of course, Braun's he had a random squash match before
Jobber.
We already went through this with Braun Strowman. I don't want to see this again.
I feel that completely.
Tonight, Raw is going to have Becky Lynch versus Alexa Bliss. Now, we kind of talked a few weeks ago on female superstars, and I said my favorite is Alexa Bliss, and you were not a fan of that. Why don't you tell them why?
I don't know. I struggle because I know that she is in like cahoots with Vince, and he gave her a lot of almost writing power, which is silly because I don't think that she has the experience in the business to write, and I think that it's very apparent with her talk show, and she takes notes from the other wrestlers around her. So like she looks The Miz, and she sees herself as Miz, and I just feel like she emulates a little more than she is an individual. Personally.
Okay. That is your opinion. I still love you, Alexa Bliss. If you are watching right now, don't listen to what she says.
You're so hot.
You are blonde, and you're hot, and I think you can wrestle, kind of. And tonight you're going to face Becky Lynch. Non-title match.
Oof. Good luck.
Dana Brooke did complain on Twitter about it, saying, I'm sick and tired of Alexa always getting the chances, which is very true.
And when you see
very true.
I mean, even at the Raw reunion, you see her just sit there, smile. That's it. That's all she did. She's such a good wrestler.
Right. They just don't use her correctly.
No.
They should send her to NXT. Send her back.
Just wait till we talk about it.
Just wait until I get to the rapid rumors.
Excited.
So also tonight, Dolph Ziggler versus Seth Rollins. I think this is kind of retribution because Dolph Ziggler hit Shawn Michaels, and then tomorrow is supposed to be Dolph Ziggler versus Finn Balor, but Finn Balor is dealing with an illness. Don't know if he's going to be cleared to compete tomorrow. I don't know if that's going to happen still, but I guess it's just a way to put them on the show, I guess. I don't know. Another thing I don't like, though, the Samoan Summit tonight. That's going to be Samoa Joe, who I love, versus Roman Reigns, who, I can say my things about Roman Reigns, but I won't talk about Roman Reigns on the show as much as I do on the other shows. Are you a fan of Roman Reigns?
The idea of Roman Reigns.
The idea of Roman Reigns. Okay, Samoa Joe?
A huge fan. Think he's underutilized. 150%
Absolutely. There you
huge
go.
fan.
So we're all Samoa Joe fans right now.
Yep.
Roman Reigns, sorry, buddy. So tonight, I guess it's going to be a Samoan Summit, I guess, singles match. Probably going to be 2 out of 3 falls match. I don't know. They're just throwing things at us. Tonight's show is actually kind of packed. They've announced a lot of matches. They're going to have a United States Gauntlet match with Andrade versus Cesaro versus Sami Zayn versus Ricochet, who's back from an elbow injury, didn't show up last week, and Rey Mysterio. 5-man Gauntlet match. The winner will face AJ Styles in 2 weeks at SummerSlam. Prediction? Who do you think out of these 5 win? Sami Zayn, Ricochet, Rey Mysterio. It's probably gonna be Ricochet. It makes sense for Ricochet because the storyline.
That comeback too alone.
The Ricochet's in the whole storyline with AJ Styles right now, so it wouldn't make any sense if he wasn't to win this match because I love Cesaro. I love Andrade.
I'm glad that they're back.
I love everybody in this. Like they're all
they're getting an opportunity to wrestle on TV. Yay!
Right? Yeah.
Finally,
3-hour show. We're gonna get a lot of wrestling tonight, apparently. Because also announced is the Usos going up against the Revival, going up against the what are they called now? The original club, the
OC. Yep.
The OCs, the club. If you don't know who they are, Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, in a triple threat tag team championship match. Kind of really random out of nowhere. You would think they put this on at SummerSlam.
100%.
Maybe it's building a SummerSlam matchup.
I think that is. I really do.
Maybe this match ends in a triple threat as no DQ, I think.
I would love to see that discussed. I'm very excited.
I would love a ladder match. We haven't seen a really tag team ladder match since.
Isn't the Ricochet
AJ
Styles a ladder match?
It's not announced. I mean, Ricochet has to win tonight. It should be a ladder match. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. But that's the thing that they don't like to give us what we want, like Batista says.
Yeah, well,
give
that's
me
probably
what I want.
why the Usos would. They get arrested.
That kind of coincidentally how John Cena made that.
Oh,
promo.
I thought that was great.
I forgot about John Cena last week. That's another guy who showed up. Great promo.
Yeah, I got a pop when RVT showed up.
He kind of showed up like he was high out of his mind. That's for sure.
Well, and I loved the promos that the Street Profits cut.
Yes,
loved it.
The beginning of the promo.
Loved it. Well, even when he picks up the phone, he's like, "I'm just gonna run off with these."
Train. So yeah, that was Raw. SmackDown Live now. Excuse me. If you guys didn't know, the script changed last minute. Shocker. Good job, Vince McMahon. You did it once again. Originally, HBK was supposed to be on commentary. Instead, he was on Miz TV. Yep. New Day is great on commentary. It'd be kind of cool if they just stayed on there.
Can you imagine if you've never seen wrestling and you turn on your TV?
Yep. I'd be a fan. You just see them eating pancakes.
How can you not be a fan?
Throwing stuff. Yeah, I would be a fan. Daniel Bryan was supposed to have an announcement last week. I think it might have been an error on the production side because it was never scheduled to have an announcement last week. It's just the way it worked. He's apparently on vacation right now, so who knows what's going to happen. But I can say this right now. Tomorrow night, SmackDown Live, the only thing I've heard that is announced, I could be wrong, is Jerry the King Lawler returns with the King's Court, which if you haven't seen that before, it's pretty much just Miz TV with King stuff or what do you call it? The highlight reel, Y2J's highlight reel. What other? The Cutting Edge, whatever talk show, Moment of Bliss, whatever talk shows they have, King's Court is what they have. I'm surprised they didn't want to do Miz though, because he's usually that guy.
Yeah.
So the guest for the King's Court is going to be none other than Hall of Famer Trish Stratus.
I wonder why.
Stay tuned. I'll just say that much. Before I get into, I guess Smackville was kind of a thing this past Saturday. Not really. Let's get back in the comments. We got a lot to catch up. Wow. Ooh, let's see. Got a lot. Legends are cool.
Legends are cool. When used properly. Just saying.
Dana Brooke back to NXT. Let's go. Joe. Definitely underutilized. Ricochet, my boy. And
Agreed.
Kate. That's Tyler Whitehead? I'm sure
that is. Yeah. Barber.
You know this person.
I do. I do know this person.
Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Don't forget to like, share, follow, retweet, subscribe. 5 things, guys. That's all you got to do. Let's see. Those 5 superstars compete for the number 1 contender match. For the United States, there are a bunch of nerds. Listen, I think the club ain't doing that anymore, so we might have to stop on the nerds. But I always love the comment, Dan. TLC tag matches, bring them back. That would be something I would like to see. But it's not gonna happen on Raw. Something needs to happen with this triple threat tag team match. Give me this for this 2 weeks from now, please. Let it SmackDown. Let it be a start of a comeback. Trish Stratus. Yep. Let's see. So that's all for the comments right now. Keep them coming, guys. I love it. So now Smackville happened. The only big thing that happened was basically Finn Balor was replaced due to illness.
It's a good match, though.
Yeah, great match. Actually, did see that matchup. Shinsuke went up against Ali. Once again, Ali gets the opportunity. You know, he lost that opportunity back in the Elimination Chamber. Yeah, sitting in the stairwell when he got that opportunity. Elias had a performance, great performance, because then Kevin Owens showed up. They had a match, stunner. Goodbye, Elias. And then you had Kofi Kingston versus Dolph versus Samoa Joe. Unfortunately, I fell asleep during it. Sorry, buddy. didn't get to watch. But Kofi Kingston is still the champ, which I don't know about you. I'm a Kofi Kingston fan.
I am too.
Seth Rollins, I was a fan when he was the champ and all that. I mean, it was kind of getting stale because I feel like they forced it with the whole Becky Lynch.
I think you lost me when his merch now says the man's man. The man's man.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's not cool. Don't like.
You're your own person.
They've forced it, and that's what happens when you force things. Is we don't like it anymore.
Yeah.
And that's now Brock Lesnar is your champ. Clearly, Seth Rollins will face Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. Since moving on to SummerSlam now, how about that is the first match I just announced. Where's your prediction? Who wins that match? Brock. There you go. Get Kate's first pick is in. Brock Lesnar retains the Universal Championship in 2 weeks. What else we got? I'm not a fan of this matchup. Becky Lynch versus Natalya.
It's just the Canada card.
I know they fought in the Indies or something way back. They like trained together. They grew up. They didn't grow up together.
Yeah, but when we don't know the storyline, it doesn't show.
And they're not going to give you a true storyline.
No, because women.
They're just bickering at each other.
Women don't get writing.
2 weeks. No, of course.
It's only I like you or I don't like you.
Yep.
And that's it.
Timmy says it all the time. They don't know how to book multiple women storylines that are good.
Nope.
They had it for at least a few weeks.
NXT does a good job.
Yeah, Triple H. When they had Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross doing their own thing to the side.
I have my own qualms about that, though.
You didn't like that?
I just struggle with Nikki because I followed Nikki when she was on NXT and she had this
like the Twisted Sister.
Oh, she had this beautiful character tied up with a bow, and now she's just caffeinated. She's caffeinated.
Pretty much. Alexa Bliss loves her coffee.
That's it. That's her character now.
But I did like the whole manipulating and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, but
then they brought it into the whole women's championship, and once again, you only have one women's storyline going into a card.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, you screwed up, Vince. But yeah, it's just I do like Nikki Cross, Twisted Sister from NXT. It would have been nice if kind of like the roles got reversed in a way where it's like we thought Alexa Bliss was manipulating Nikki, but this whole time Nikki was the one. If she would have won the championship match, there's so much great things they could have done with this. And instead, Bayley's still your champ. Sasha Banks is still a no-show, and we have now Bayley versus Ember Moon, which I love Ember Moon.
I love Ember Moon.
Bayley, I'm a fan too, but at the same time,
the problem is they're going to throw Sasha Banks, who's going to have another feud with Bayley, and it's going to be the same exact storyline done over.
They better finally make her heel at least.
Oh, I hope Bayley goes heel.
I mean Bayley. That would be
I want
something.
Bayley to go heel. I want Bayley to go heel.
So you're saying Sasha to be face?
Oh, absolutely.
Wow.
Well,
we have never seen heel Sasha versus Bayley though. Face Bayley. They've always been buddy, and it's like, oh wow, they're eventually going to turn on each other, and they never did. Then they became the tag team champs, and then
they turned on each other. Like it's 1 week, 1 week they like each other, the next week they don't like each other.
They never went
they went to counseling at one point.
Yeah, but they never went full-fledged with it.
All right.
It's never led to a matchup.
I want.
So Bayley being heel would be really.
Oh, I want Bayley to be heel. I think out of both of them, she can almost play that bruiser card better, where she can actually throw Sasha around more.
Right, because Sasha's smaller in a way.
And I mean, Sasha will maneuver around her and probably hop up on the ropes.
I mean, I would be on board if just give me something better. I mean, I'm not saying this match is not going to be good.
I just hope it's a good introduction to Ember Moon because a lot of people don't know who she is yet. And
this match is definitely better than Becky versus Natalya, which I didn't get your prediction for.
It's going to be Becky. I mean, it's going to be one of those matches where they shake hands at the end.
Oh my God. Oh, I can see it now. You're so right.
Oh, they're like, this was a great fight. Oh, you're in your hometown.
Yeah, Canada. What about Bayley versus Moon?
Bayley just to set up the whole Sasha coming
Banks,
back.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's skip that one. Now let's talk, because I really like that one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk this one because I know Shane's still on our TV, even though KO says he should get off our TV, but you're technically talking about him, which leaves him on our TV.
Yep.
Great storyline. Kevin Owens versus Shane McMahon. They ruined it by making this stipulation. If Kevin Owens loses,
I agree with that.
He quits.
I think that this is a good opportunity for Shane to get off our TV, though.
They should have just left it alone.
Yeah, but if Shane gets off our TV, then we get Drew McIntyre back and we get Elias back as viable contenders.
Yes,
as wrestlers, not just henchmen.
Yeah, they need to stop.
And these are like I said about Drew. I mean, I love Drew, and it's just I want him to be used as a wrestler, not just a bodyguard. because he can do legit moves.
Yep.
And I mean, that's why Shane uses him, because he needs a break. And I think that's how, if he does win this match, that's how he's going to win this match.
They're slowly dropping the ball with Drew, I feel.
That's not slowly.
I mean, I'm saying slowly. He has been on the main roster for 1 year now.
At least he's on TV.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's supposed to be the champ in the matter of 2-3 months. But, like, you're giving the title back to Brock, whatever. It's cool. Not really, but it's whatever. You don't see the title every week. Whatever. Seth Rollins, you had your chance. I can totally see Seth's going to lose. Who's going to be the one? Because the wild card is still happening, the rule, even though they don't announce it anymore. And then who's going to be the guy to take down the Beast? Oh, wow. There's Roman Reigns again.
You don't think it could be Braun?
I know they're setting up to be a big guy again, but it's like I'm like losing the interest with Braun. I love Braun, but it's just like they had the chance with him so many times, and he just lost. It's like perfect example is when the Riot Squad would just cause mayhem.
I miss Sarah Logan.
They cause mayhem, the Riot Squad would do, and then they would just lose and lose and lose. It's just like there's no credibility to your name if you keep on losing. Samoa Joe is a perfect example.
Joe, how about the No, it's a tag team. I lost it.
The club?
Nope.
AOP?
Nope.
Ooh. I'm gonna get this. We'll come back to it.
Heavy Machinery.
Oh.
Thank you.
I mean, they're kind of.
Well, I think
they had a chance. Chances.
That's the problem. They're not good on the mic yet.
Yeah.
They will be.
Eventually, if not if Vince is running the show.
True.
So KO versus Shane. Who wins this matchup?
KO.
KO. There you go. I would not be shocked though if Shane wins this.
I agree, and there's going to be some. It's because
KO will quit, not really quit. Show up on SmackDown, stunner Shane. Show up again the following SmackDown, stunner Drew and Elias.
Yep. I agree.
The next pay-per-view is Clash of Champions. None of these guys have a champion unless Shane wants to go face Kofi Kingston at Clash of Champions. Eric Bischoff, you're taking over eventually. I know you already did take this past week, so don't let that happen. Kofi Kingston versus Randy Orton now. 10 years in the making. 10 years in the making.
I love it.
It's amazing.
I love it.
I remember watching that match in 2009.
Oh, tiny pants, Kofi Kingston, Jamaican accent.
Jamaican accent and all. And he literally, I don't know what happened. I guess he just didn't get up in time, and Randy Orton him on the RKO and call him stupid a million times.
I love this.
I'm all for it. And then, like,
I think he's going to take it from him.
I feel it too.
Or no, he's going to take it from him.
I feel like I'm okay with it too.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm not saying Kofi's ran his course.
No, but I mean the New Day need him back.
Legitimize.
The New Day need him back, especially when you have. I don't know. I think they need him back. So
the way I see it, it's like Kofi would not get demoted in a way.
No.
He would be going to the New Day who have tag team titles.
Yeah, he has his boys.
So he goes back to his boys. They're the tag team champs. He still gets TV time. I know he'd be former champ, WWE champ, and it's just like...
The only thing I could think about is usually when there's such a good story, it is WWE, but
yeah,
when there's such a good storyline, they try to make it last like 2 or 3 matches.
Very true.
So maybe...
Even though this, I mean, but he's had these one-off contenders.
Unless Kofi like does something like where the New Day comes to help him, or he does something crazy like a low blow or something, and...
Like an AJ Styles type of heel turn.
Maybe.
That'd be something. Kofi Kingston being bad, but then New Day would have to be bad too.
Well, I think he can be bad in a heartbeat.
All three of them. Imagine if the New Day, I don't know if you knew this, but like when they first came up, or they first became a team, they were supposed to be like the remake of the Nation of Domination. Imagine if they did that. That was they've been together for like 5 years probably.
Well,
now.
I actually thought that Big E was going to turn heel a lot faster than any of the others because I think he's going to be like, I don't need them. But
the way I see it, I think it was Dane who said it. If you make either Xavier or Big E turn on Kofi to go for the title, which would be great, when it's all said and done, they're just going to become running around for the 24/7 title. It's unfortunate.
Oh yeah, we don't need another No Way Jose. Oh, Xavier Woods cannot be No Way Jose.
Oh, and that's exactly what would happen. If you break up the New Day, they will not succeed successful single superstars.
I agree.
Unfortunately. We already kind of had it with Big E before. Then he got sided with AJ Lee and Dolph Ziggler. It's just
Dolph.
Good old Dolph. The last SummerSlam. I'm sorry. Did you give a prediction for Kofi and RK? Or you said you think Randy wins it?
Oh, Randy takes it.
I can't wait to make my pick for this one in 2 weeks. That's for sure. Let's see. KO. We already talked about KO. Finn Balor, not Demon, at least not advertised right now.
I am a huge
versus I am too. Versus
I love
the
that
Fiend, Bray Wyatt.
Oh,
I love it.
Bray.
I love this.
I loved Bray like
before.
Oh,
and now it's like this man is a genius.
So good.
He is so good. Like if you guys didn't know this, he is the son of IRS Aaron R. Schwichter. Did I say that correctly? Aaron, I don't know. Okay, IRS. Look him up. He's back in the WWF days. Is
his brother still wrestle?
Bo Dallas?
Yeah, in WWF because he was with.
He's with the B team. He's with Curtis
you're
Axel.
Right.
He was a tag team champ.
Oh, sorry.
Just gotta believe.
God. Sorry.
I actually do like. I
like their whole family.
Yeah, Bo Dallas is cool. Bray Wyatt, you are legit. I know you got so misused with the Sister Abigail, the Wyatt family gimmick.
But can you imagine taking that and like shoving it back into your face with a puppet?
Puppets.
A puppet.
Vince McMahon was a puppet.
Oh, I love it.
That's awesome with the devil ears.
So good.
And now we got the Fiend. And then this last on SmackDown, you had Finn Balor show up, and the Firefly Funhouse showed up again.
Oh, I love that.
I'm excited to see what theme song he comes out to. If it's the old Bray Wyatt song, or
I think it's going to be
Firefly that kind of goes through a remix of like an evil Fiend.
Oh, possibly.
I've seen YouTube videos. I've heard some.
Because it is very split personality. So I think the only promos you're going to get are of Bray. And I think the only wrestling you're going to get is of the Fiend. And I think that makes it super cohesive. And I love that it's not always like a.
But what songs he come out to?
Excited.
I'm excited to see in 2 weeks. That's for sure.
Maybe it's no song. Maybe it's just always the blackout.
Oh, the blackout with the girl screaming and he just shows up in the middle of the ring. Hey, it would be a shorter entrance to the Undertaker coming out. That's for sure.
Okay.
You think RKO has a short entrance?
No,
long entrance. He kind of just walks down there though.
Slow. He says it himself. He's like, I just sauntered in.
Then he goes to the corner. I mean, I guess I got a point there, but
he says it himself.
Still though. Our Undertaker would there will never be anybody that tops Undertaker's entrance.
It makes me kind of sad though about knowing so much about Finn and knowing about where he is and injury or no injury or the rumors about him and his relationship, and because I'm a girl, so I know everyone who's dating him.
Yeah, you like reality TV, Teletivis.
So I know everyone who's dating him. So you kind of know the result of this, but I'm still super excited to watch it anyway.
I'm just saying, if they screw this up though and Finn goes over, it's going to be a huge thing for Finn, but at the same time, you just killed Bray Wyatt. You already killed him.
You can't.
And at the same time,
I don't think we'll let him. I really don't. I think this might be another Kofi secret.
That crowd would riot.
No, absolutely.
Where is it again?
I would storm.
Oh, it's in Canada. I'm not gonna drive to Canada. I'll drive to the headquarters right down the street at Connecticut.
All right, actually.
Join. Yeah, we'll drive there. We're gonna bring the tank DX style.
Oh my god, I love it.
And just shoot the cannon right at the W headquarters, which I don't know if it's still.
I'll fill Vince McMahon's car with cement again.
That's a throwback to Stone Cold Steve Austin, which I did love his promo last week. It was all. I kind of wish it didn't end.
See, I
wanted more of it.
So I have choice words about the whole reunion in general.
Yeah.
And the way that it does, like when you have legends, it should be to boost the new talent that you have.
Yes.
And I think that was shown with Dolph super kicking him in the face.
Yes.
In the face.
Yep.
But I think Stone Cold does such a good job at just separating himself and just being a legend that he is. So when he shows up, you just know what you're going to get every single time. Yeah.
You're going to have beer, which I love. And you're going to have him talking, which I love. And the middle fingers, which I love too. I think Bully Ray tweeted out saying there was one thing that he did not like about the end of Raw last week was the fact that they should have had the legends around the ring and have the new Raw, like superstar roster in the ring with Stone Cold. That's kind of like a passing of the torch. Like,
there's but that's not him.
I know it's not Stone Cold.
That's actually how I feel about Kevin Owens doing the stunner. Actually, personally, I just don't think that
it doesn't fit him.
Well, it's not given to him, and because it would never be given to him.
Right. His pop-up powerbomb was good. Like, why did you? I know they just want to. I know. But
I mean, how about Mick putting over Bray? That was so.
I forgot about that. Yep. That's another thing that happened.
See, that's what that was meant to be.
Yeah.
That was them
That was
taking
good.
that hardcore Mick out and being like, this is it. I'm hardcore. This is it.
Now imagine this, though. What if you ended the show with Bray Wyatt doing that to Stone Cold?
I don't know if you.
It would have been. It would have been. I feel even bigger pop.
Yeah, Hulk. He should have done that to Hulk.
Oh Jesus! No, Hulk Hogan. Like, did he even talk on the mic? He kind of did talk on the mic, right?
You take him because he's just persona, all persona, and you just strip everything you think of the WWE. And he just holds it in his hand. I'm
kind of curious what Bray's going to do tonight. He's got to show up, do something. We'll see. You gave your prediction. You definitely think it's Bray.
I do.
I can give my prediction right now. I'm picking Bray Wyatt. So I just gave you a prediction. In 2 weeks, don't forget, People's Podcast, SummerSlam, the SmackTalk team is back together on Thursday night. So yeah, that wraps up the quick recap. And now let's jump right into rapid rumors. Before I do that, though, I'm not going to read all the comments because there's a lot. There's so many. I love you guys. Please. Let's see. I did see Meg Brady. There she is.
That's my girl.
Much love for my homies. Too sweet.
Hey, boo. Too sweet.
Let's see. Stone Cold knows his time is up. Very true. I know.
He's just respectful about it.
Reunion
He knows.
was trash. Okay, Tuquan, that's your opinion. Tuquan says he didn't like the reunion at all.
Well, because probably some of the things different.
That would have never happened. Stone Cold wouldn't do it. I mean, he's talking about what I said with Bray doing it to Stone Cold.
That's what I said too.
Hulk don't know how to talk on a mic. I mean,
doesn't need to.
Hulk just says the same thing, brother. Come on.
He's had the same script forever.
Brian Ferrick, hello from Scotland again. What's up, brother? Thank you for tuning in. Scotland, I know. SmackTalk's worldwide. Did you not know that? Let's see. Meg Grady, once again, making a comment. It's known. So let me take a before I lose my voice. This weekend was very interesting for me. I won't talk any more about it. If you want to just go watch my Snapchat, it's not there anymore. It's 24 hours. Sorry, buddy. But yeah. So now, rapid rumors. So the way it goes is it's supposed to be like that. Usually they're not because we like to talk a lot. First one I have for you guys, Dave Meltzer, whatever. I don't like him anyways. He's reported that AEW will be having house shows every Saturday in addition to the weekly TV and pay-per-views. This will put the total number of live events to about 100 to 120. With regards to the availability of talent, he says it's stated the work will be shared across them all, which is good. You're not like focusing always on one guy like W likes to do. The top tier talent will be expected to work about 75 matches, with the rest of the roster sharing the workload. This is done to avoid any potential burnout, which is why Dean Ambrose, John Moxley left. And another important point is revealed was the number of house shows could increase down the line. So that's a rumor. Take it with a grain of salt, of course. Another person now, before I move on, Global Brand. Thank you, David. That's right, SmackTalk Worldwide. CM Punk now. So this past week, there's been some rumblings. Obviously, he's going to be at the, what do you call it? What's that show? Oh, man. So it's Cade? Guys, help me out in the comments.
Oh, please help.
So CM Punk, he got an offer. He says he tweeted through text, or it was an interview actually. He said he got an offer to join AEW through a text from Cody Rhodes. CM Punk didn't really like that, didn't appreciate it, and he simply doesn't want to wrestle. So I'm being told it's just not a work. Then again, it could still be a work. CM Punk, who knows what he's going to do? That man is interesting.
Come back masked. He was already.
He did do that once. He did do that once already. So he said that AEW wants Punk on their roster, and I've contacted him, but he isn't interested. We'll see. We'll see at All Out, right?
I just want to hear what he says when
All Out is correct.
When he goes.
AEW All Out.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you call it. August 31st. We will see. That Saturday, that's for sure. Wow. Is that Saturday?
August 31st?
Might be 30th.
31st is Saturday.
31st is a Saturday.
31st is a Saturday.
I think I come back from Cancun that day to go watch CM Punk debut in the AEW. It's a spoiler, not a prediction, as Paul Heyman likes to say. We'll see. Let's see. Starcast. Thank you, David says
Cast.
Starcast. It is Cast. Starcast. Thank you guys. Thank you all for being my friend. Thank you for letting me into your homes. Of course, this is the most watched weekly episodic. No, it's not. That's Monday Night Raw. So it's Michael Cole line right there.
Yeah, but you know what? If we're talking about wrestling, we can lie.
Yeah. These are rumors.
We're sold out right now.
Half of these are lies.
72,000 people here.
Yeah, you don't see them behind me? The bar. The bar. Bam. It's finally off work to join. Thank you for watching. CM Punk's ego is way too big. Very true. I think it is. So moving on now. So this is revolving around AEW and NXT, this rumor. Dave Meltzer asserted that the WWE absolutely plans on utilizing its main roster superstars on NXT in case NXT goes head to head with AEW's weekly TV show. There are talks of NXT moving to Fox Sports 1 when SmackDown makes that move to Fox. Those talks are serious right now. We'll see what's going to happen. And recently, AEW is officially announced their TV deal with TNT. I believe it's October 2nd. And October 4th is the Friday, which is first Friday night Fox, SmackDown, whatever you want to call it. As for the nature of NXT on Fox Sports 1, it remains unknown if the W will make it a live show or continue to be taped weeks ahead. He asserted that W absolutely plans on utilizing its main roster. So my take on this, you're definitely gonna. I know you have a lot. It's AEW and NXT. We're in her zone right now. I don't like it. I don't think we should put main roster on NXT because NXT is killing it without them. If you make it live, I still don't think you deserve to even put main roster on there because Triple H is running that show. Roster?
All the ones that don't get put on now?
I mean, if you're going to do that, you send them back down.
Yeah.
Even though it's not a demotion, I think it's a promotion to NXT.
Can we just talk about Tyler Breeze?
Yeah, perfect example.
He's doing so well there.
He went down there. He's actually wrestling. Fandango's down there now too. Did he go back down?
No, I think he's still out.
He showed up.
When?
Oh, it might be taped. Sorry, I might have just spoiled you guys for the next 4 weeks. This is a rumor mill show.
I am the fashion police.
If you don't want to hear rumors, I don't know why you're tuning in right now. 20 viewers right now. I
am a big fan of this. Actually, I am the opposite, especially when it comes to. Roster. I do. I think that they're put on what's the other show because it's WWE and they have a third show.
205 Live?
Nope, the one before SmackDown.
Superstars.
Superstars.
Then you have the main event, which one was live before a show.
Those are the wrestlers that I think they should take personally.
Okay.
And except there is one more that I think they should put on that no one will agree with me about.
Who's that?
Daniel Bryan. Come on. And if you combine 205 Live too, if you add 205 Live, you add Daniel Bryan, you have all of the indie style wrestlers, all of them, and it can compete with an AEW show because the writing's better because of Triple H.
I feel like if they just went live and Triple H is running the show, Vince has no hands on it. I still feel like NXT would outperform or be at a war with AEW. I don't think you need any of those. Maybe like they need more. I don't know. Like they need to just build more of the superstars, or like I said, send people down. But when they send them down, you're not going to see them on Monday and Tuesday.
Well, if they don't take the main roster and they take 205 Live instead, I think that could suffice personally. Yep. And if you do have some people come down once in a while, say for a pay-per-view, or because it's WWE and it's wild card now, and you can just take people from wherever.
Yeah, I know. There are like 18 championships, so it's like someone's bound to win one of them.
And right? I mean, it's not like you don't pull them up to do nothing. Why don't you just pull them down?
You got a point.
I mean, if the
my only take of it is if they're going to send people down, you leave them. Don't touch it. You can't have.
Well, you have to see how it goes.
Yeah, but you can't have. They would never do it. If Roman Reigns goes to NXT,
that wouldn't be a thing. It's not that type of wrestling. But this is the type of wrestling that I'm talking about. You throw Daniel Bryan down there, he can compete with those
because it's like indie. Yes,
it's a different type of wrestling.
If you throw AJ Styles down there, that's indie. He's indie. He would destroy everything.
He would dominate.
I love Adam Cole. I love Adam Cole. But I'm just saying if you're gonna put them on NXT to go live or not go live,
they got a club.
Then you cannot have them come back to Raw or SmackDown the following week.
Okay.
They have to stay there, and then actually have a superstar shakeup or a WWE draft once again.
I miss the draft.
Yeah, back in the day, the draft is better. This year's superstar shakeup was completely, I don't know, all over the place. But still speaking of NXT now, the next rapid rumor. So WWE is pondering on the idea of creating another NXT brand. You already have NXT UK, and you have obviously the NXT original. So there's talks of reportedly going in regards to setting up an NXT Canada brand. Interesting. Santino is from Canada, of course, so he would be like one of the coaches down there. Triple H also met with officials from Dragon Gate in Japan, and another more W officials had talks with Stardom, which is also based in Japan or China. I'm not really sure. So there's also talks of NXT Japan or China.
Oh, that would be so
It's
awesome.
WWE. We grow. That's how it works. It's worldwide, just like SmackTalk.
Yeah, well, they're listening to their fans because the type of wrestling is changing too. Obviously, like the crowds are dead at WWE shows right now, and you can hear the difference at an indie show versus at a big pay-per-view.
Correct. So yes, we shall see what happens.
Thank you for listening.
Yes, thank you for letting us into your homes. First female guest. So let's see, David. I know where the bear is in there. David Carell he was on the show. He knows where the bear is. Did you say the bar? You did. There it is. It's behind us too if you can't see it. Let's see. If main roster heads to NXT, I fear Vince will stop on going over Triple H's authority, which is
absolutely
one of the things that I don't want to.
Absolutely. Well, if you throw away the whole main card aspect and you just take 205 Live, right?
Okay. And you got rid of 205 Live completely.
Vince wants nothing to do with that anyway.
Very true.
And
there's been rumors that it might end by the end of the show.
The talent in that is ridiculous.
Yeah. And you don't see it in
Ever.
45 minutes.
Ever. And I mean, like, I've been to shows where I show up and I'm like sitting at the apron.
Yeah,
right?
I'll be honest, every time I go to SmackDown, I don't stay.
Oh, I stay. I love my high flyers.
I gotta go to work the next day.
I don't.
I'd rather go because usually this past one was in May at the Dunk where I met Dan. Did I meet him? No, I've met Dan the Man before, but I actually gave him a shirt, SmackTalk shirt. But he was watching the show, so I went back into the arena. Security yelled at me because you're not allowed back into the arena once you leave. I told him I'm giving this man a shirt. He let me through, thank God. Saw Dan the Man, took a picture. 205 Live was happening, and it's just like I love Mike Canales, and he was actually coming out.
Buddy.
I know they're ruining the whole Mike Bennett and Maria. What they're really
doing. I
don't
really like Maria.
She's whatever. But like the 205, it's like I left. I chose to leave just so I could go probably catch the superstars leaving the Dunk because the parking lot's right there in line with the regular parking. So it's like I chose to actually just try to go an autograph or something like that as to watch 205 Live, which they don't get appreciated for what they do. They are incredible. Cedric Alexander came from there. He's on the main roster, not being used.
I mean, Mustafa Ali.
Ali is another example.
Hello.
Anything else come from down there? I don't think so.
Come up?
Now.
No, I don't pull people.
No, there's nobody else that came from there, I don't think, other than Ali and Cedric. But Cedric, he's running around for 24/7, so here's what it is. Comments once again, a lot. I know I'm supposed to keep up, but let's see. Do we know when AEW will be available weekly in the UK? I do not. If anybody else knows, please put it in the comments for Mr. Brian Ferrick. Let's see.
I used to know. I looked it up, though, because of the streaming service that you have to have.
Yep. Let's see. Rob Bergeron. I pegged Daniel Bryan as a 205 guy 3 years ago. Hey, it might happen, so stay tuned for that. I kind of just spoiled that top rumor, didn't I? Wait a minute. But yeah. Let's see. More. There's a lot. NXT Stampede. And a wonderful female, I guess she is. Well, that's David giving you a compliment.
Why, thank you.
Small arenas are better for TV. Yep, very true.
I think they should black it out.
Which is like a what? Oh, like arenas?
Because we don't have flash photography anymore. So I think the whole entire arena is way too bright. I think they need to block it out like NXT, get rid of the fan.
I actually liked that during the Attitude Era.
Oh my God, it's so much better.
When there wasn't that much lights, because technology wasn't that advanced.
They're not filling it out.
No,
so just black it out. Focus on the wrestling.
The fact that focus on the wrestling, actual good storyline telling, and you'd have the Attitude Era. Even though Vince says he doesn't want to go back to the gory crap shit, but he wants to make it edgier. Which zooming in on Lacey Evans' ass before her mixed tag match.
That's not the same.
Wow. You know what I just realized? Where's Baron Corbin? We haven't seen him since Extreme Rules, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. You finally listened to us. We don't want him.
I don't like Lacey.
Send him to Eagle. He wouldn't fit into a 5 or NXT. Actually, NXT.
He could fit in NXT.
I actually,
but he'd be thrown into like a tag team. Like he would not be able to work it on his own. He's too big.
I did like him on. He was a lone wolf with the long hair and stuff like that.
Yeah, but then he was going bald. Let him shave it.
Right, it's fine that he shaved it, but he shouldn't have lost the lone wolf gimmick.
No, instead he became a bartender.
The constable, his little vest. He has like a little logo at the
It does. It looks like he works at a hotel bar.
So moving on. So NXT, still talking about them. Tommaso Ciampa, love this man. When is he returning? So take this with a grain of salt, but I'm hearing he might be returning mid-August, which is I don't have a watch, like Tim likes to say. He's right around the corner.
That's awesome.
It's 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
That would make me really happy.
If he somehow partakes in the 2 out of 3 falls match with Adam Cole and Johnny Gargano,
I love them, all of them.
Man, I can't wait to watch that NXT takeover. I'm definitely gonna tune in. The Toronto one.
I watch.
I know. I'm just saying me. And if I don't watch it, I will definitely catch up and watch it.
And he'll put me on the next show, and I'll explain.
There you go. So moving on now, I think there's a few more rapid. Once again, they're rapid, but they're not really. So
it's my fault.
No, it's the special guests. I want them to voice their opinion. This show is for the voice of the voiceless. That's what it is. You guys are talking in the comments, and I'm gonna see now. Now I remembered. Kate nailed it on the lights right there. Let's see. Moving on. Let's see. I can't stand Baron Corbin. Yeah, Baron Corbin. Hulk Hogan was bald in the 80s, and it still worked. Corbin will open Raw tonight. Now watch. Come on, don't do that.
Just don't bring Lacey back for me.
You didn't like Lacey Evans?
I don't. I think she was pushed too soon. I think it was like a smaller Nia Jax situation. I think that her character was great. She has good character. She's great on the mic, great with promo, but the girl can't wrestle.
Yeah. I mean, her flip is pretty cool.
Yeah, but everyone can do. So Alicia Fox can do one move. Does that make her a good wrestler?
Speaking of Alicia Fox, wow, it's amazing that you just said that because she is the next rapper. Did you read my paper? Alicia Fox, who is a WWE veteran in her own right, because she debuted back in the day with Edge and Vicky Guerrero as being the wedding planner. That was her original gimmick. And then Edge cheated on Vicky with Alicia.
Did you love that time?
Great times.
Just bring that back. Right?
So if you guys didn't notice, she was the only main roster talent that actually came out with the Legends. I don't know if Alicia's like, I know she kind of plays crazy.
No, she is. See, that's the Total Divas. That's literally her as a person.
She's
Looney Tunes.
Looney Tunes. I mean, I don't know how Truth plays that role too, which I love about Truth.
But he's at least positively Looney Tunes. She's like negatively.
She just and I'm just thinking of like if she just did it by accident or she's Looney Tunes, because I'm getting the rumor now that she was seen hanging out with the Legends and might not even be on the active roster anymore. And that's why, because she's technically a legend.
A long time ago, not a long time ago, but she had that stint where she showed up to work drunk.
Yes, Michael P.S. Hayes, you messed up.
So
you messed up big time.
But I'm not really that mad. I think that she's one of those model turned wrestlers that can stay as a legend and moving up into better women's wrestling. Sorry. Right. If she showed up on an Evolution pay-per-view, I'd cry. I'd cry. Honestly, when she shows up in the Royal Rumble in her hat, it makes me upset. Because there are so many good women wrestlers, and they throw her with a scissor kick, and it's
very true.
Insane.
Very true. Like Kairi Sane.
Oh, that elbow drop!
I know. I
did it into a pool. It was beautiful. There's no video. It makes me sad.
I'm sorry. No one had their phones at the time. We didn't go live, and
we should have gone live.
We didn't go live in the Enforcers pool that day, so maybe in the future we will. Speaking of another high flyer now, in a way, because Kairi Sane likes to do the elbow drop. Ricochet, love him.
Agreed.
He returns tonight. He was not at the Raw reunion show. He was supposed to be involved with the DX, NWO, and Club, but due to an elbow infection, Seth Rollins took his spot, and he made the announcement of whatever Seth Rollins did in that promo. I can't remember anymore. So it states that he wasn't clear for action that show. That's pretty much why. Mm-hmm. Since he is going to perform on the Gauntlet match tonight, he's cleared to compete now, so that's a good thing. And he's probably going to be involved. Most likely going to win this match. So a Gauntlet match, I think, is it's like a Battle Royal in a way, right? Oh, it's like elimination, I think. It's probably it is because they don't want to wrestle during the commercials. That's just my guess. But WWE changes their rules like that all the time.
They're not consistent.
Not consistent with their rules. So we'll see what happens tonight. Moving on now. So Eric Bischoff, who is now in control as the executive director of SmackDown Live, he plans to bring Daniel Bryan back into the main event scene on SmackDown. So that is a rumor. Stay tuned for the top rumor of his big announcement that he has yet to make. It's been 2 weeks in the making, I think, or since Extreme Rules when he lost.
Mm-hmm.
So stay tuned for that. As far as Eric Bischoff, he was in control, but not at the same time because he hasn't been around the product for so long.
Not really.
So Vince McMahon was still like the real guy. Okay. I know he's going to be the real guy every time, and he always has the last say. But Paul Heyman already knows what he's doing, and you can see the kind of the changes he's been doing the past few weeks. So Eric Bischoff's first week running the show, he had a say, but it was Vince McMahon's show. It's just plain and simple. When he finally gets ready for the Fox debut and all that, he'll be good to go. Moving on now. Before I do, once again, comments. Quick. What do you guys think about Becky and Seth? Do you reckon they are going over the top at all?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
God.
I just don't like it at all.
I don't either. I mean, they're individuals.
I see a lot of Baron Corbin thing.
And I think that they're playing off of each other's attitudes, too. So I think Seth is, I don't know, Seth is
Becky Lynch's bitch?
Well, I mean, I don't mind that. I personally think that that's good for her, and I think that's good for women's wrestling, and I think that's important for her to play that role, like that huge feminist icon. Like, I can take anybody.
I understand that.
But, I mean, then I think Seth's whining. It just sounds like whining. Whether or not it is or it isn't.
Face does whine in a way.
But, I mean, even there was a moment in a match where she, shoved him out of the way, and he, scoffed at her and, laughed. And I was like, no, dude, you're supposed to hype your woman up. No, you don't laugh at her on national TV.
Maybe we shouldn't have them tag teaming together because
it's bad.
It's not good.
It's not
when
good.
They try to have a promo together, it's not good.
They don't mesh aesthetically either.
It's weird.
I don't.
But they're into each other.
I mean, that's cool.
Maybe their off-screen characters are totally different than what we see on screen.
They totally are.
Because Total Divas? No, Becky Lynch not.
No, but that's just they totally are. You can tell that as a thing. Seth, I pray that Seth isn't like that at all times. But I also think that Seth went to Twitter mostly because of Becky as well, because Becky uses Twitter that way.
Yes.
With Rhonda before Seth ever used Twitter the way that he does. So I think that was instigated by her, and I don't know if I appreciate that.
David says Becky and Seth don't need each other in the ring, and it takes away from Becky's manhood.
Exactly.
When the man was a thing before it became a thing,
it was from Nia Jax busting up her face.
So you can thank Nia Jax for that, but when the W started touching it, it just became.
Well, that's the thing. It doesn't become authentic anymore.
Yeah. It's the man. Yay, the man's here. Ooh. When she keeps saying it on the mic, it gets old real quick, I feel.
I mean, it does when it's not backed up, but she's not fighting anyone to back it up.
She's fighting Alexa Bliss tonight.
If Alexa Bliss puts her dukes up, not her pigtails.
I changed the channel when Seth and Becky are on TV together. Awkward, scripted, and forced.
Yes, it's nauseating. Truly.
Like I said, great, David. It's great that they're into each other. So are Xavier Woods and Paige and Brad Maddox, of course. If you guys didn't watch, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, then just type those three names into Google and you'll know what pops up. But moving on from that now.
I have some more.
Awkward, scripted, and forced, like Rob says. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is with them. What are you gonna do? Well, 3 more rapid rumors. We're almost done with it, guys. The shots fired at Goldberg. If you haven't noticed, there's been a lot of subtle shots being fired the rumor is right now Goldberg has backstage heat for his match against the Undertaker at Super Showdown because obviously it was completely terrible and they almost killed each other in a way. There's been this rumor going around of Dolph Ziggler's going to face Goldberg at SummerSlam. That's not true. So take that with a grain of salt. That's not supposed to happen. There are no plans for anything with Goldberg. And
Dolph's just going after the legends.
I don't know who Dolph's going to face.
I'm not mad at Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, I love Shawn Michaels. My favorite superstar of all time.
I don't think that he could ever compare. Dolph cannot compare himself.
No, absolutely. I mean,
that just makes himself look silly.
Everyone else did it. He didn't really ever compare himself.
Oh, he did.
Granted,
at the Raw reunion.
He compared himself to.
Yeah, that's why the whole on Miss TV.
Oh, on SmackDown, you're saying? Miss TV.
Oh yeah,
Miss TV. So, I mean, he. But then again, Sean put him in his place, saying,
"True.
It is what it is, buddy. You ain't me. You should be you before you become."
He doesn't know who he is.
Yeah. Granted, he keeps doing the super kick, so it's like you look like Shawn in a way. Anybody does a super kick looks like Shawn, so he made that move famous, just like Stone Cold made the Stunner famous, and now Kevin Owens. I know you don't like it, that's why I brought it up. Literally, let's see. Ziggler gonna catch a Goldberg concussion kick to the dome. Gee, that's throwing it right back to Bret Hart, because that's what kind of ended Bret Hart's career. Even though Bret screwed Bret. But moving on to let's see, Ruby Riott now. We're moving on to like more of like away from shows. Ruby has obviously been out with an injury.
Mm-hmm.
She's not expected back to wrestle at all this year. If she has no setbacks, they expect her to return by the Royal Rumble 2020. Great way to get a push. You win the Rumble. You will be the champ at the time. Probably Becky. And SmackDown, I have no idea. I don't know if Bayley will hold it that long. Now, last rapid rumor. WWE is planning on having Hulk Hogan on WTV regularly in a major role like a few weeks before WrestleMania 36. WrestleMania 36 is in Tampa.
Oh, yeah, you're right. About the...
So, it's in Tampa. Hulk Hogan's from Tampa. NWO will probably get inducted because they like doing tag teams and groups now because DX was this past year. So, we'll see.
China should have been way earlier than that, just saying.
China should have been by herself.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's their way of getting China into the Hall of Fame, and it's going to be through DX.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. I mean, they did mention her last week again, which I did love when they mentioned her, and I loved it when Road Dogg was trying to do the count. And he's like, all right, 6, 7. Damn it. I forgot to tell Billy. Damn it. Perfect way to, one, mention Billy, and at the same time, because you couldn't have him on the show because of AEW. And at the same time, like, not forget about Billy just because he's on a different promotion. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you for not screwing that up, at least. A few more comments before the top rumors now. Ziggler whines too much and lacks necessary bait. I get that. Yeah, very true. It's very true. And NWO for Hall of Fame would be too sweet, brother. Hell yeah. Rob, did anyone discuss the new W headquarters being built in Connecticut? So, yes, there is a new – yeah, I don't know if you heard that.
No.
Yeah, it was like they still have the old one because I think we drove past because when I went to MetLife for WrestleMania, we drove past the W headquarters.
I've only been.
Yeah, I've never actually went to it, but they are moving to a different facility, bigger facility. So I don't think it'll be viewed from the highway anymore. So I know that's usually the thing.
God, my heart lit up. I was all excited.
There is supposed to be a new W headquarters
that's what I need too.
Built
when I saw a building and I was like, God, I love that place.
Yeah. Let's see. As long as Hulk doesn't spew the same scripted garbage, it will work. Hogan is the greatest talker of all time. Period.
I'm just getting a little nervous because there's a generation gap now and he can say dumb things.
You guys see the picture of Booker T behind him? Hulk Hogan is like a little screenshot of Hulk Hogan like saying what's up to Flair. And right behind him is Booker T. And then the famous Booker T promo from back in the day. We coming for you. I'm not going to say it, but kind of funny. I think it was just the timing was there, and like I don't think there's any bad blood, or if there is, it is what it is, man. Hulk Hogan is back with the company. So top rumors now. We're finally here. I know it's been a long show, but special guests. We're supposed to be long shows. Usually it's shorter.
Sorry.
No, it's not your fault. You're a special guest. I want you to have your opinion. 4 top rumors, like I said before I get to them. Like, share, follow, retweet, and subscribe. 5 things you guys got to do. To get everyone watching SmackTalk because we want to be worldwide. London's watching us right now. I don't know who else is watching.
So cool.
Let me know what you guys are watching. How about that for once in the comments? Where are you guys all over the world watching from right now? Shoot that in the comments.
My family's going to be like, Tiverton, Rhode Island.
So, first top rumor is The Rock returning. So, WWE wants The Rock to appear on SmackDown Live's debut on Fox, which is in October. As of now, The Rock hasn't committed to appearing on the show, but talks are going on regarding the show itself. There is another rumor attached to this one. Don't know if it will start on this day, October 4th. But apparently they want to have The Rock have a WrestleMania matchup against, who knows, probably Roman Reigns because they wanted to do that a long time ago. It is in Florida. He is from Florida. He won against John Cena when he was in Florida, and then he lost at MetLife in New Jersey. So I wouldn't be surprised if they induct The Rock this year. You're in Florida. You're in his hometown. When else can you induct him? unless he doesn't want to get inducted. I don't know. All I know is he's full-time movie star and really not a wrestler or superstar in a way. So if he shows up for SmackDown, it's going to be a big pop and obviously great addition to the first episode, first live episode on Fox. We'll definitely get the ratings. It'll be interesting if they announce The Rock, what the rating number will be, because it'd probably be through the roof. That's just my guess.
I agree.
Here we go. Rob Viva Foriva. Right, that's right. Let's see. I was at WrestleMania 28 in Miami. Good. Oh damn! I wish I went to that one. Was that the one that?
Okay. I absolutely love that.
That was
beautiful.
No, that wasn't Shawn Michaels or Ric Flair. Is that WrestleMania 28? I thought that was 24 in Miami. I don't know. Then again, you went to the show, so I could be wrong. We're about to get fired watching you all. Thanks, Tuquan. Thank you for still having us on while you're at work about to get fired. The Rock is from the Bay Area. I mean, Florida is still. It's in the area. It's a damn state. So, next,
WWE. Do you want me to just keep saying this? WWE.
It makes sense.
They
Not
do what they
really.
want.
Such good shit. Next top rumor now, Daniel Bryan's announcement. You kind of said it earlier. So there's been word making rounds that Daniel Bryan could be making that move to 205 Live, which would set up a 205 Live kind of unification with NXT. When they go live, if they go live on Fox Sports 1,
Adam Cole, Daniel Bryan match, Johnny Gargano.
Oh wow, Johnny wrestling, yeah. Tommaso Ciampa.
I would watch.
It would be pretty cool. I think pretty cool. So then again, if you put him on NXT, you got to keep him there.
Oh yeah, I think he'd want to stay. Honestly, it's the type of wrestling he likes to do. It's the type of promo work he likes to do.
Yep. So we'll see. I mean,
I wonder if he'd keep his heel persona.
I think so.
Oh, I would.
And 205, it's like all the 205 superstars would hate you.
Oh, absolutely.
So you're gonna be that top guy.
He's so good.
Yeah.
Okay, I actually vote this to happen. I want this to happen.
We'll see. I mean, he's making that announcement. We'll see if he does. Rob Rubber HBK to 205. I mean, I think he should stay retired. I didn't really like
the 205. Doesn't he already work with? Yeah, he wore an NXT hat. He works with NXT.
He works NXT, but he's saying HBK 205.
No. When they join, this is the thing. Join. It's going to be this beautiful merger. Kate McGovern from Tiffany Ryan will be happy.
Probably more of the Kate McGoverns or
more Kate McGoverns on the planet.
Maybe we'll love this. So we shall see. But now the next top rumor now. Finn Balor's Demon King plan. So it's not announced, and I don't think it's going to be announced. They don't want to end the streak of Demon, or pay-per-view streak. But the Demon has performed at SummerSlam the past 3 years. So, I mean, they could still announce it, or maybe finally they don't advertise it, because I hate when you guys do, and they just have him show up as the Demon. To lose. You have to lose.
You have to lose.
I hate to say it. I know it would kill you. I mean, it would really kill Finn Balor because then he'd have nothing to fall back on when he loses the title. At least he has the Demon streak to fall back on. Like Taker has had that streak. Mm-hmm. So the plan.
Yeah, but I think this is where he feels like it's time. It's time to lay down the paint.
Really?
I don't know. I mean, so random rumor, he's engaged.
Yeah.
To a smoke show.
Reality. She watches reality TV.
Yep. So I think that this is his time where he's going to be with his family.
I mean, he's supposed to be taking time off. That's the whole reason why he's going to face Bray and eventually just stay away. But, I mean, if they don't show up the Demon, it's whatever. Bray still gets the win. But there is this rumor going around where the Demon streak might eventually end with Aleister Black being the one to finish it off.
Ooh, I could watch that too, though.
I mean, it pushes up and up and coming.
He's from NXT.
Yeah, Ricochet. Aleister Black, I mean, he's an up-and-comer, so it's like...
I have a quick question. How do you feel about his entrance?
I love it.
I do too, but do you love the creaky door?
I hate that. I've been saying that.
I'm sorry.
What's up with these sound effects?
When Aleister Black and Ricochet were a tag team, they gave Ricochet a bang or like its own noise when he flipped his hood back. Go back and watch it. It's hysterical.
Wow. I didn't see that. All I know is I've seen back in NXT?
No, like when they first came out and they were like a tag team for like a short amount of time, and like so Aleister Black would come up and
Yep.
Well, then you would get Ricochet to come out, and then like he needed his own noise when he like did his whole entrance.
Right.
And he like flipped his hood, and it was like bang. It was so good.
See, I didn't see that part, but I did see, of course, what happened. What they do now is, as soon as his music's about to hit,
yeah, I love the lasers.
And then the lights, the lasers, and then it's just
I
like,
love it.
all right,
It's great.
Ricochet's here.
Sorry, I personally.
No need
I love it.
for it.
Makes me
No
happy.
need for it. But yeah, sound effects, not cool. I don't like the whole Aleister Black doing that. So if Aleister Black is the one to eventually end the streak of Demon King, hey, that's a good rub for him on the main roster.
Yeah, and it might be the push that Aleister Black needs too, personally.
Yeah, is the
He's a fantastic wrestler. And
he had
married to Selena Vega.
yes, good for him.
I know.
I don't see how that meshes together.
Oh, it's awesome. I follow them both on Instagram. It's beautiful.
Look at that. See, reality.
They
Social
need more
media.
girls, guys. They need more girls. We need more women wrestling fans, actually.
I'm for that. Yes.
Yeah, but it's so hard when you would have like the Attitude Era and you just watch like
female
Braun
guests on this show. All right.
panty matches, and you're like, I can't watch this. I feel objectified sitting in my living room.
Dan the Man for 205 Live. Dan, that's kind of funny, Dan. Let's see. Wow, I think we just got. Oh wow, we just got your nickname.
I have a nickname? Oh, I'm scared.
I don't know. I don't know if you like it. Insider BA, you are awesome. Dump Macho Man, Matty Savage. Drop Timo. Drop Dan. Go. The McGovern needs to be the new face that runs the place.
That's my Twitter. I'm McGovern, actually.
Oh.
So maybe I do have a nickname.
There it is.
I'm McGovern.
Kate McGovern.
I dig it.
Where is it? There it is. So Harry Swartz says they should send Bobby Roode back to NXT. Oh man, they've really screwed up Bobby Roode. Do you like Bobby Roode?
Glorious.
Robert
First of all,
Roode?
that was a fantastic entrance.
Yes.
Like NXT does better entrances than the main roster for sure.
Yep.
Like
at least you're still kind of seeing it with Ricochet and Aleister.
Yes, because they brought it with them.
I can't wait for Adam Cole, baby.
Boom!
I can't wait.
I love that meme where like you can't hear a picture.
I can hear that picture.
I can hear that.
I can so hear that picture. You kidding me?
So they did a poll for people who don't watch wrestling and like whether they thought that they were a good wrestler or not, and Adam Cole only got like 2% because they were too concerned with how good he looked. Well, look it up. He's good looking and he can wrestle.
No,
just saying.
I mean, I don't check him out that way, but wrestling wise,
come on.
Right, wrestling wise, he is amazing. And the Adam Cole baby and the boom. I play it. It's kind of like a pump up song for me when I go play any sports. I just play that damn The Undisputed Era, or I play Triple H. That's how I get ready to.
That's how I like end my night.
That's how you end your night.
That's how I end my night.
What the hell?
It's like boom. Double shotgun beers. What are you talking about?
Time to go to sleep.
That's when you know.
That's when you know you're a real fan. So the last top rumor now. Oh, wait a minute. Tuquan, when's Shane going to become the champ? Please never. Don't let that happen. Eric Bischoff, don't let that happen, for God's sake. So
when his sneakers become cool.
So last top rumor now, Charlotte Flair's SummerSlam plan. You know what it is.
I do.
You want to say it?
Well, I mean, it is a rumor.
It is a rumor.
It is a rumor.
As you all know, take it with a grain of salt.
I think she's gonna wrestle Trish Stratus.
You think?
I do.
Well, let me tell you this. The plan is, lately Charlotte Flair has been teasing a major SummerSlam match to prove that she's the greatest female W superstar of all time.
Just pooping on Ember Moon.
Hasn't revealed a name. I mean,
that made me mad.
I know.
But I mean, like, you can't build somebody up and then Charlotte Flair's like,
yeah.
But if anyone can, it's her.
Yeah. I love Liv Morgan too.
Yeah. I mean, of course you do. You should throw Mandy Rose in there too. Just throw them all in. All the blonde little brigade.
I feel like you're not a blonde fan.
I'm a blonde who can wrestle. I'm a Charlotte Flair fan.
Okay. You don't think Liv Morgan can wrestle? I think that match got highly praised.
At least I'll take her over Mandy Rose.
Okay. I will accept it.
And I don't hate Alexa Bliss.
Okay.
I don't want her to watch and be like, this girl from
but if
you want to meet me.
Who does she think she is?
You want to meet me.
I have met Alexa Bliss.
Ugh.
Awesome time. One of my dreams that finally came true that day.
I want to meet Lita.
Lita, wow.
I have a framed picture of her doing a moonsault signed in my living room.
See?
On my wall.
That's how you know she's a real fan.
With the whale tail and everything. It's like in my living room. Next to my family photos. It really is. It is. family photos and just.
Oh man. Oh, let's see. So now back to the top rumor. Sorry, guys. So the plan, you said it. The plan is for the Hall of Famer Trish Stratus, who's going to be, coincidentally, on Jerry the King Lawler's court this Tuesday. It's probably going to set up the match, guys.
Coincidentally.
So it's going to be Charlotte Flair versus Trish Stratus at SummerSlam in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Wow. Who wrote that?
Why isn't it done?
I'd rather watch that than Natalya versus Becky.
I agree. I think if they're going to pull a Canada card, they should pull that.
You're going to have Charlotte versus Trish, Bayley versus Moon, right over at the bottom.
I would watch Natalya versus Trish.
No.
I would.
No.
I would.
Then Natalya's just boring to me.
Well, I don't think that she... I think she tries to protect
and that's a blonde. Just saying. She's a blonde.
I didn't say I hate all of them.
I know, but I'm just saying I'm not a fan of Natalya.
All right, I'll give you that. Yeah, but she also doesn't have dyed pink hair, and she doesn't wear tiny pants.
Listen, I'm not talking about what they wear. Okay? I'm not. Listen,
this is WWE. It's all about what they wear.
Yes, in a way, technically.
You watch the NXT wrestlers come up, and they're in full outfits.
Yeah.
And you see WWE female wrestlers, and they're in tiny pants.
Hey, they can choose what they want to wear.
Yeah, when Vince approves it.
Vince is only looking at the stories going on for the day. The script.
Stories.
Not really any stories. I'm sorry. The script for the day. He doesn't care about what his women's wrestlers are wearing. Yeah, he does. He absolutely does. So that is the top rumor of the day, I guess you can say. Charlotte Flair versus Trish Stratus.
I'm really excited for that match.
I am excited for it too. Probably going to get announced or happening somehow at King's Court. Charlotte Flair interrupts Jerry the King Lawler and her. Because out of nowhere, why would this be even happening anyways? Why would Jerry the King Lawler out of nowhere show up on SmackDown? And out of nowhere, Trish is back. It's gonna happen, guys. I can pretty. That's a spoiler, not even a prediction. Because I'm not even gonna give it the grain with salt with that one, because that is definitely gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't think that's happening, then you must be an Natalya versus Becky Lynch match fan. Then you're so excited for that match that you never even thought that this match was gonna happen. Gosh, whatever. I'm okay with it. Before we wrap up, last few more comments. Best in the world. Yep. Jordans are talking about
Yeah, because I said when Vince McMahon sneakers are cool. Yes, but not when they're worn by him.
Let's see. I love this girl. She's a keeper. She will be back on the show eventually. I can guarantee that. Let's see. Fact all about what the ladies wear. It is a fact. It's very true. I know.
Thank you, guys.
I like Natalya, but she's so boring in the ring. The way I see it,
she's
safe, technical wrestler.
Yeah, she's safe because she worked with models and didn't know how to break them.
Yeah,
she had to be safe.
She's got a point there. She's the veteran of the women's division, and
it might be almost time for her to be a coach.
Please, I'm okay with that. Oh,
stopped us.
Oh no, that's a first. So we're gone on Facebook, but we're still here on Twitter.
All right, cool.
And with that being said, I guess that's gonna wrap up the show. Damn, that was upsetting. Facebook was going crazy.
Aw.
Sorry, guys. If you came over to Twitter and YouTube, we're still here live. Sorry I can't see your comments, but I want to thank you, of course.
Thank you for having me.
Didn't expect that the live feed for Facebook to go down just like that, but it's live, so anything can happen.
Yep.
In this world. So as you all see right now, thank you for being the first female guest.
I'm so excited.
And you will definitely
feel like a trailblazer.
You will definitely be back, and yeah.
Thank you for having me. Thanks, guys.
That wraps up everything. Too sweet.
Too sweet.
Boom.
Yes.
I'm in Saturday. The McGovern, Kate McGovern, is gone. Enjoy Raw. It goes live in 7 minutes. My Facebook Live is gone, but Twitter is still here. Later, guys. Oh, wait a minute before I go. Wait. Next week, I will probably not be going live with the Rumor Show, but People's Podcast will be there. So stay tuned for the People's Podcast. If I don't go live for Rumor Show, I will let you guys know the Monday or the Tuesday. It might be a special show. We don't know yet. I have a life. I have to live it. Sorry if I can't make it, but I will be live with the SmackTalk team Thursday, People's Podcast, so don't forget to tune into that. That being said, inside BA, McGovern. Signing out. Too sweet, guys.
Oh my God, that was awesome.
That was good. We had